everyone, and welcome to something I think I'm calling PreCure Sunday. Although I haven't really decided yet, that's probably what it's going to be called. You know by now. We'll say that right down there what it's called. So, I've been a long-time fan of the Magical Girl series PreCure, which is a children's cartoon for little Japanese girls, mainly. And for the most part, it's been really good. The last series just ended, Doki Doki PreCure. I did not like last year's series. Really didn't like last year's series. Yesterday, or today, depends on your time zone, the first episode for HappinessCharge PreCure, the 10th anniversary of the PreCure series, premiered. And I figured I would start doing short little vlogs on my thoughts on these episodes because I really, really do like PreCure. Especially the original PreCure. So, HappinessCharge PreCure, I really liked this first episode a lot. It was energetic, it was funny, it was very funny in fact. Probably the biggest surprise I had was just how much they focused on just playing around with the characters. It was hilarious. Good slapstick, good actual jokes in there. Characters were just gushing with personality. The main characters, the two main characters, is Megumi and Hime. And Megumi is the pink PreCure this time around, meaning she's the one that gets her powers in the first episode. And Hime already has her powers. She's a blue PreCure, or Cure Princess, and Megumi is Cure Lovely. And I liked how, there will be spoilers, by the way, so if you just want to know if it's good or not, it's really good, it's really funny. If you like PreCure, you'll probably like it. Check it out. Here comes spoilers. I like how when Megumi becomes Cure Lovely the first time around, she actually explains that why she took the name Cure Lovely. I mean, it's just an offhand, I like the word love and lovely. But I thought it was funny that they state that, we pick our own names apparently as PreCures this time around. PreCures are well established in the world of this one. Everyone knows what PreCure is. The fight is going on in the human world regularly, so the bad stuff going on, all people know about it. Which was pretty interesting too. And actually do fit in somewhat with the ending to Doki Doki, even though they're standalone. Hime is probably the character I like the best so far. Cure Princess. She's the princess of the Blue Sky Kingdom. I mean, I heard people say Hime was great on Twitter and stuff like that while watching the live stream, which I was going to watch, but I couldn't. So I missed the live airing, and I watched it just as I woke up today. And yeah, they're right. Hime is great. Hime is hilarious, and it was really cool. The enemies in this time around are called Psyarch, or as for some reason Doremi has translated them this time around, Terribads. I think I'll stick to calling them Psyarch. Thank you very much. The Psyarchs are basically like corruptions of people's happiness. Unlike the Selfish of the last series, they don't force people to think selfish thoughts. They just literally hey, you're happy, let me just corrupt that. Boom, you're evil now. Which is, actually far better if you ask me, because the reasoning they would give for the selfish stuff in Doki Doki has got stupider and stupider. Yeah, so we get to see two major fights really with the Psyarchs. One at the start episode where Pure Fortune arrives, which is another. There are two PreCures at the start. It's Fortune and Princess. Fortune is the purple one, and seems to be sharing the same sort of character archetype as Sword did in the last series, which is fine. I liked Sword in the last series. I'm hoping to do something original with her, but we'll see. So she comes in and basically helps Princess to kick the first Psyarch's ass because, Princess can't do it because she doesn't have any courage. She needs a friend to fight beside her, so she goes out to find a Megumi, which they basically do sort of an homage to the original PreCure, where Hime is told, hey, take this pink glowing stone. This will lead you to your partner, the person that will be your best friend. And her reaction to that is going to a place where there's a lot of people and just tossing it up in the air with her PreCure superpowers, and whoever it hits shall be my friend. And we get just Megumi walking down, and she gets hit in the head with it, just like Nagisa was almost hit in the head with the stuff in the first PreCure episode. The art style is really, really nice. They've gone for a very different style compared to Doki Doki, which is good because I was never a big fan of Doki Doki. I don't mean to sit here and rag on Doki Doki throughout this vlog. It just keeps coming up in my head. That the art style was really weird in Doki Doki. It wasn't bad, but I didn't really dig it. This time it's much more, I would say, it's a softer art style, and it really works. It looks playful. It looks funny. It's really nice. Yeah, the transformation sequences, we get to see both Princess and Lovely transform this episode. They're really good transformation sequences. I did not like the transformation sequences. Well, here we go again, Doki Doki. In Doki Doki, I felt they were lazy and boring because they basically just, hey, let's fly down in some colors and then have some ribbons appear and boom, clothes done. When the Cure Ace eventually came around, she got a really good transformation sequence. Unfortunately, I didn't like Cure Ace. Not too keen on the way they transform, though. Although I guess it could be pretty interesting to see future transformations because they have a little mirror which they put cards on with outfits similar to like Aikatsu or Pretty Rhythm, and they slam it together, look in the mirror, and then transform into the outfit. And I'm guessing that could go for some really interesting different designs for different outfits later on in the series. If they keep that up, it could be really interesting. If not, it seems like a weird way to do it, because it's very clunky. Speaking of clunky, the way they utilize their first special attacks is they have a little bracelet with a little dial on that they will have there's one point where Cure Fortune hits a person, then puts her finger up and starts rotating the dial to charge up the punch, and then continue. Is that really the best way to do that? But yeah, no, it's really fun. As a 10th anniversary celebration of PreCure, I think this is a great start, and I hope it will continue to be good. I very much enjoyed the first episode. I'm looking forward to next Sunday where I'll watch the next episode. I think you should check it out, if you at all like PreCure. And I'm not entirely sure how this format will be working out yet, or if I'll continue doing it, but I was thinking I would end with showing off a transformation sequence from a show every week. So, since it's the new show, and since I was talking about how good they were, why not look at the transformation sequence of Cure Princess from this very episode. See you next week.
Cure Princess!